Hey guys, this is Train Junkies here, and I'm going to be doing a review today of the new game on the Xbox Live Arcade called NFL Blitz. The game NFL Blitz was originally a game back in the late 90s and the early 2000s that came out for the Nintendo 64, but now they have remade it for the Xbox Live Arcade and also for the PlayStation Store if you have a PS3. Now, today I'll be using the two teams that are going to be in the Super Bowl next week for Super Bowl 46, the Giants and Patriots, and I'll be playing as the New England Patriots. Now, this game is fairly similar to the original one that was launched for the Nintendo 64, because I remember playing it at my friend's house a long time ago. If there's one downfall about this game, is that there's not a lot of plays you can choose from. There's only 2 pages of plays that you can choose from. But on the other hand, the plays are for the most part pretty good. And there's a lot of variety of different plays depending on which team you choose. So there's something unique every time you play with a different team. The game, NFL Blitz, I think, if you buy the full version, which I did, it's 1,200 Microsoft points if you buy it from the Xbox Live Arcade. Now, the PlayStation Store, I don't know how much it is. I don't know too much about the PlayStation Store that much, but I know you can buy it there as well. If there's one thing I definitely enjoy about this game is that it has an arcade. It still has that arcade feel to it that it once had. It has a lot of this same presentation features. Just like it shows like on the top right corner of the screen what happened during the play, like a 23-yard run or pass or whatever. The presentation seems pretty much the same, which I definitely really like about this game. Another thing that's definitely different from the original that a lot of people have complained about was that in the original you could not take cheap shots on people after they have gone out of bounds. So like you saw there, I hit the guy that knocked him out of bounds, but in the original, when they were already out of bounds, you could take cheap shots at them for a long time. And a lot of people miss that about the original, which I don't really think is a big like downfall. I mean, because for the most part, it's not that necessary. There's my guy, and he's just short of making the first down. Let's see if I could drive him in with a short play here. Let's try Turmoil. That's a good play. Also, there's a turbo thing in the bottom of the screen, and you can use for speed. But once it runs out, your guy basically is like a turtle, which I really don't like. Really don't like the turbo, because to be honest, I think the turbo thing was a lot better and more and lasted a lot longer than the original. In this game as well, there's a season mode just like in the original, but except in this game you play against a bunch of bosses, which is basically just a bunch of animals. Like you play against like a bunch of horses and like a team of gorillas and that, and they're basically just like another football team, which I think is kind of cool. Also, in this game, in the season mode, you can customize your team, and you can take players from all around the NFL. So let's say if you were like, well, my favorite team's Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's say, for running back, I didn't want Rashard Mendenhall as my running back. Well, then I could put, like, for instance, Ray Rice from the Baltimore Ravens, and put him as my running back. Or let's say, like, for defensive back, I don't want Ike Taylor as my defensive back. I can replace him and put Darrelle Revis from the New York Jets on there. So that's really like I said, that's a good feature how you can customize your team however you want. Oh, there's an interception. That was a good play there. Alright, I'm going to do one. This could be one last play before I shut down. Whoops, interception. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today. Overall, I would definitely recommend this game to anybody who's a big football fan or remembers playing the game in the arcades or on their Nintendo 64. I would definitely recommend buying this game. So please make sure to check out our website at www.trainjunkies.webs.com, and also to make sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks.